Hello everyone and welcome to Wildermyth. This is actually one of my favorite games. I've actually never mentioned it before on the channel. It's basically like a mixture of D&D and like an RPG type thing. And it's all procedural, everything. Your character's personalities, how they speak based on their personality, like all of these events, depending on what characters are in them, will be entirely different what they say and what happens. And I'm going to be randomizing the choices we make along the way. This will be a 5-chapter story. And over those chapters, in between them, at least a decade will pass. So our characters are going to get older, possibly having children. It's going to be cool. We've got Cairo and Moss here. I've randomized everything about these guys. What they look like, their colors, everything. He is going to be our future mystic. He's very boyish. And can also have sexualities in this game, which is pretty cool. And he's attracted to men and women. I actually haven't looked at his history yet. He has potential, physical, and wanderlust for his traits. Though he grew up a graceful and impassioned dancer, Cairo's greatest talent would only reveal itself years after his parents had gone to their early rest. His flame rose and fell, not with regard to the rest of the world, but simply according to his body's rhythms. The horizon called his name. He was just one of those restless, rambling wanderers. Aula Twain. She has potential, weird, and distant as her traits. Though she ran away from the abusive family she'd been born into, Aula found a new home beside an old wandering healer. She grew a hopeful heart and a talent for medicine. She lost her dearest friend, a free spirit who loved to laugh and dance and howl at the moon. And after that, she was never quite the same. She always wanted to be a mother, to raise affable and unburdened kids in good health. And she is attracted to men. And then we have Sensi, another future mystic, I believe? Yes. Her traits are slacker, weird, and distant. These people all have some common traits with each other. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty rare, too. Sensi remembered childhood as a perpetual timeout. She wasn't cut out for chores or labor. Apparently not everyone knew this. An oddspell spur turned her smile to sludge in the eyes of all but the man she'd marry. She wanted a boat out on the ocean. Then she would simply sail away. That's odd. She's attracted to anyone, but it says she's destined to marry a man. We'll see about that. But that is going to be our group. I'm very excited to see where this goes. I love this game so much. It's so different every time. Let's begin our story. Those are some characters I've created in the back before on some previous campaigns. As you can see, you can develop animal heads and bodies. Nightmare's Eve. It was a night frothing cups battered tavern tables and bellowed tunes banned against the last fall sky. Maybe all that joyous noise served to knock loose a star that had chewed thin its thread. What voice should I give for him? He's kind of boyish, so I don't know. Just a playful one, maybe? Not laughing at me, are they? What, did I sit in something? A frayed star, fallen wayward from some other firmament. It swung its many-stranded tail across midnight. She sees the falling star. Oh no, monsters! That's a nightmare. People are getting hurt, especially old people. And those two girls that were laughing. What? No. No way I imagined it. Is there? We all saw it? Hey, Sensi? Sorry if I'm disturbing you. Everything alright? Reading in that light'll give you a headache. Ooh, let's see what we start with. Number 3, romance. Where were you? I look stupid by myself. Wish you'd seen what I just... Yarg! Where is everyone? An edged voice cleaves the pre-dawn quiet. What the... Sounded close, didn't it? Other end of the lane. Running towards the sound of treble, treble meets them halfway. Aula bends for whatever's handy. In a moment, it's a fight to survive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make... Ow, my ears! Curse sounds. Ah. Cairo is all alone. Actually not in a house, but in the middle of the lane, it would look like. He's gonna go hit this thing with a frying pan. Ow, my ears. I got more things to turn down. Maybe that'll be better. We'll see when we hit this thing, if it's any less loud. There we go, much better. It hurt my ears. Ow! I don't know what to do, man. I'm gonna have to fix all this later. I have the DLC, so we all start with like a random outfit too, which is cool. So he is a mystic. Cairo has acquired the knack for interfusing his spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. And our ability is Vigor Flow. It's a passive one. For each interfused object, basically something he tethers his soul to, his melee and ranged attack gain +2 damage. Interfused objects take a damage whenever a melee or attack is used. And we got our little warrior lady, she's adorable. Warriors like Aula are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. And she gains the ability Untouchable, a passive. When Aula gets a kill, the next attack against her within 1 turn will miss. And we got Sensi, also a mystic. She gets Naturalist, Advanced Interfusions. That means with plants and trees she has new things she can do. Ow. Okay, we got something that gives people extra dodge. We'll see who gets that. Sensi will. There she is, and she actually wears it. It's cool. Okay. Is that Cairo Moss? Sensi, right? And she's Aula Twin? I'll never sleep again. Started out, I was just dreaming. Woke up with one of those things prowling the lane. Cool air hums on the roadways. Voices start to rise behind walls, woken by the noise. It's the hilltop. Come with me. As the town lamps kindle beneath them, they gaze out upon the deep blue distance. Wow, you saw it drop? All the way out there? I'm going, I think, to see it up close. So something fell from the sky. Trying to get away? You'll have to work harder than that. They leave town that day, the first of winter. In my dream there was death, but everyone seems alright. Gynantha and Wenlow, West Summerlast and Palelin Barker. Aula, we going to fight more of those things? Threxel they're called, according to that guy, the half-hero. Even half-hero feels generous for old Galder. Yeah, there'll be things out there we can't predict. That's my only real prediction. Wanna know a problem? Try and look for your star now. Can't even tell where it is anymore. Or was. That's troubling. Someone's going to take my nice pots. I know who it'll be, too. You don't get it. You don't have nice things. So, I'm getting the sense that Sensi's a little bit nutters. I love her. Like, what does that even mean? Every company of heroes is called by at least one name. A name spoken or spelled in tradition and handed along ever after. These heroes will be known as... These are randomly generated names. The Company of the Lake, the Mercenaries of the Besmirched Dragon, or Yandaya's Spring. I kind of like the Mercenaries of the Besmirched Dragon, it's stupid. These are the stories of the Mercenaries of the Besmirched Dragon. Be remembered. We are now out here in the middle of nowhere. We live in Middleborough. For now, I would like to see how our characters develop their relationships together. So we're just gonna head over to the next area. We could recruit a new person, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. For a quick explanation, right here, a Calamity card will come in 227 days, which basically means that our enemies get a little bit of an upgrade, an extra card. And this, when there's infested tiles, eventually there will be a raid that we're going to have to fight. But for now, we're just going to go to Tenderland Fields, the grassland, which will take us 8 days. Or 9, who knows. 36 days, actually. I'm really going to have to turn down some of those noises. In fact, let me really quickly do that. We have discovered Brave Tana Tannery. So if we win this, we're gonna get 2 hides, which we can use to make armor and stuff later. Let's just assault it. And the thing hiding here is Thrixel, which we have faced before. And every time you do this, you get an event. All sorts of things that can affect your characters and the world around them. Here we are, just walking through the grasslands, which seems to have turned into a forest. Okay, I've got one. Favorite fruit. Ever had a cliff cherry? They're rare, but worth splurging on at least once in your life. Careful there, your fancy taste is showing. Okay, my turn. Favorite thing to fight. That's like asking my favorite rash. Least favorite then. Might have to be Thrixel. Is that because they're over the next hill? It's like the air changes when they get close. You feel your own breath might betray you. And here I am making a career out of them. Leaving my poor boy all alone, he's third wheeling. He'll find someone. I'm not that old, right? Sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. I wouldn't though, realistically. It'd reek of abandonment. Well, we appreciate that. We did just get started after all. What about you? What keeps you here? Ooh, let's see. Number 1. The opportunity to make history. You want to be immortalized in the lore of this land? You've got to earn it. And that's what I'm doing. What I'll keep doing until it's finally time to sit back and enjoy what I helped save. When you put it like that, it sounds big. Sure, it is. I don't know if that helps or if it's too much pressure, but it helps me when even battles start to feel like drudgery. We just started and they're already like, why are we here? Okay, we get +1 armor and warding. Warding is basically this. See the little shield symbol? When you stand next to each other, you get like reduced damage or the possibility for an enemy to hit you. We've got a Thrixel here. I'll show you what interfusing looks like. We can kind of see like the essence of things around us. In this case, it would be this rock, I think? Or a hole, apparently. And if we interfuse our soul with this, we can use it to make a bone lance. Which like flies at them and pierces them. And kills them, evidently. Cairo can also interfuse with things, but he's just gonna open the door for now. And walk through here. And hopefully not get jumped. Aula can follow. It must be in the backyard. Come, Sensi. Join us. Cairo's just the door opening boy, from what I can tell. Let's take one step out. Oh. Actually, it's not in the backyard. It's somewhere in this very house. Okay. This is weird. Maybe it's in a closet? Sensi? This is the last possible spot it could be. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, Sensi, she can't do anything right now, so I'm gonna have her move, actually. And Cairo, you're gonna have to run back. I don't know if he can interfuse with anything. Ah, a clay pot. We can give Scalding Rain or make a trap for them. What would Scalding Rain do? It would take out that guy. I might as well do that to help out the warrior. She'll use this ability to protect herself. There we go. And her armor protected her, thank goodness. Sensi, take care of your girlfriend. Stone tubs. Scalding Rain on this thing. There we go. Trust me, these can get much harder, the battles. I do have it on the easiest difficulty just because it's not that the combat's hard exactly. It's more like it's really annoying how frequently you get raided. Ooh. Aula and Cairo are now rivals. Ooh, so Aula can now have poison applied to her axe. That's very good. And see, these are the cards that they can draw eventually. These ones give the dweavers extra armor. Just one, but it adds up over time. And we're going to secure this, which will give us the hide later on at the end of this chapter. We're just going to burn what's not useful and work faster rather than get ourselves a guaranteed item. Two hides, there we go. We actually get them right now. Okay, so it says we have to clear 3 more hostile sites before we can actually go here. So we're gonna head out to the Woolly Wilds and see what we can find out there. We don't really know the area around us right now. Gives us quite a few things. And we're gonna have to head over there later, the Peltcrow Garden, because it's infested right now. And this has Drixel. Let's see our event. Pastoral Quarrel. On the road to Fiddlewarn Waterwheel. No one's taken care of this road in a while. This is actually his first interaction with another person. At least by himself. You listening? Yeah. Hey, you ever think about farming? I mean, if there weren't any monsters around, you'd need another career, right? Say you had a piece of land like this. What kind of crops would you grow? All we were talking about is what we would do if we weren't adventurers, and we just started. Something tells me that Sensi doesn't want to be here. She wants to be a legend, but she doesn't actually really feel the call of adventure. Kinda concerning, if you ask me. Onions. Big juicy ones. Bet it'd be fun pulling them up. Could have an onion pulling contest. You get it. Me, I'd go all in on radishes. Speedy growers, fail-proof, make for a nice steady income. As long as the slugs don't get them. Hey, Owla, what about you? What would you grow? Huh? I guess I'd... Ooh, let's see. Number 3. Well, what if it wasn't a farm? What I mean is, there are other things I might do with a bit of land. Oh, sure. Other things, like... Well, I was thinking about what I could build. A home for orphans or elders. People who'd otherwise be forgotten. Even if there weren't monsters, there'd still be disease, misfortune. And people... I'd like to put my efforts into caring for people. The two of us. Maybe when the fighting is over, we could... Sun's getting low. He interrupted the romance. Ah. The sun is getting low. Sure is. So I hear the road's bad? Bad road? Cairo said so. I don't know. 0.4 bonus damage she gained from this experience. These guys are so odd. I like them a lot though. 2 Thrusks and a Dweaver with extra armor. Let's head out here. We're actually safe right now. In that case, everyone get running. They all have about the same amount of stamina, it looks like. Sometimes people are way faster than others. Okay, we've got all 3 of our enemies right in front of us. Is there like an AoE thing I could do? I could do a barrage, steal fire, a bone lance. Ooh, that might be good right there. Of course she can't use it at the moment because she used her extra action opening that. But Cairo, he can come over here and protect her. And I guess in his case, do a barrage on them? I think that can affect at least a few of them. Or all of them, actually. 86% chance to kill one of them, get the other one down low, and just hurt the other guy a little bit. Nice. Now for our warrior to get in there. Let's just take out this small thing. She can take a hit from the Dweaver, I think. Yeah, look at that. Sensi Bone Lance him. Ha! Oh, he dodged. Cairo, why don't you Bone Lance it again? Get him. And then she will just attack it. There we go. Oh yeah, she had her untouchable thing. That's why she blocked it. When she kills something, she gets like a free no-hit. And she leveled up. Number 2. Broad Swipes. A passive. Her melee attacks deal 3 damage to all their foes within range. That is amazing. She is shaping up to be an excellent warrior. And we've actually got a tier 1 armor for one of these guys. It gives us Witch Veiling. When an individual is reduced to less than half their health, they become hitting. That is good. I randomized and we're going to give it to Cairo here. Oh my god, he looks like a proper wizard now. Now they have a new type of enemy called the Seeker. Okay, let's secure this. 2 heartwoods and 1 fabric. Plus a dodge belt. Okay, we have to head straight towards Pelt Crow Garden. Let's go through the Crow Plains. We need to fix up this infestation. Oh, it's spread. Jelantha Quarry. Spell thread and some ingots. You can, like, patrol here to make the infestation smaller. But I don't like doing that because it takes time when you can just attack them and get rid of all of them. Sure, they get a little bit of extra strength, but honestly, I'm okay dealing with it. Why do deepists always have to be so deeply underground? Looks like we're traveling in a cave right now. I think they do it just to annoy you. Hey, come check this out! I feel bad for Cairo. He's all by himself. All the time. He needs a friend. What did you find? I'm not sure. But whatever they are, they're blocking the way forward. They don't look so dangerous. Probably just some kind of mushroom. Some mushrooms are deadly. Look closer. Those are skulls. As they watch, a small creature scurries past them and into the cluster of fungi. He's snuffing. What's that smoke? I don't know. Back up. I think it's spores. The cloud envelops the creature, which struggles briefly and then lies still. Maybe we should go around. We don't have time. Who knows where those other tunnels lead? We saw the deepest go this way. We can't risk touching those puffballs. We would have to be very careful. We got a choice to make. Number 1. I think we can get through without disturbing them. A 62% chance. I trust Cairo. This guy knows what he's doing. He's been the scout this whole time. Let's just take our time here. Try not to disturb them. They go one by one through the deadly cluster. Don't bump into a puff. Don't bump into a puff. Oh no! Bump. Psh, oh my god, Sensi. Until they are finally on the other side. We made it, but I don't feel so great. Can you go on? I think so. Poor lady. It's not your fault, Cairo. Let's get this done and get out of here. I've been trapped in here with you lot for long enough. Sounds good. Follow me. Shh. Do you hear that? The deepists. Well, hopefully I won't hinder us too much. Let's get them. The Mercenaries of the Besmirched Dragon gain temporary accuracy down. -7 accuracy. We're fine. Okay, we've got Woking Slinners and the Woking. They're like cultists and they live underground and they're all creepy looking. These ones have swords and these ones can throw like slingshots at us. Plus there's a little spirit that we could get a weapon from or something. If we're lucky. Aula could go all the way over here. Which I guess I'll do? Yeah. I kind of figured that it might be heading straight towards danger. In that case, we'll have Cairo follow. And maybe do some damage from afar? Let's go for the Bone Lance. We always go for that if we have the opportunity. Pretty good chance to hurt one of them. Unfortunately, I couldn't get both of them. But Sensi can help with that. At least these two feel like they're friends. Or were they rivals? I can't remember. No, okay, her girlfriend was the rival. Disc is here. We can send out a little rock that goes flying and it can bounce between people. So we can hurt both of them. 5 and 3. Okay. Aula, ooh, she could head all the way over there and get the spirit. But is it really worth it? I mean, it's early game, let's do it. If this was any other time, I would say no, but we have the potential to get her a better axe, which I'm gonna do. A stone axe. Gives extra damage and has this effect. Shreds when armor and pains all enemies within a 2-tile radius. Lots of AoE attacks. It's called Night King's Feller. And you can randomly generate the names if you want, but this is already generated. Cairo. Bone Lance, that last one. Let's move on. Okay. Now you've got to head over here and protect your girlfriend. I'll try my best. Okay. I don't think I can... Oh, okay. Nothing. Oh god, they went straight for me because I'm weak. Allie, you've got to protect her. There we go. Cairo. Cairo's just bone lancing the heck out of everything. He's like the MVP here. She can just hit that, honestly, with her staff. Good job, team. A stunt chance. Okay. A stunt is basically a chance to get even more extra damage on the enemies. And that goes to Aula. There we go. An unpaid bill. Well, a half-braid crate is something anyway. Let's see what you got. And... Nope. Just some rusty forks. Pyah. After all she's been through, she got sprayed by mushrooms and she's still being greedy. Guess that's the adventure in life. Another battle, won, so little to show for it. Sensi, at last. Who? Where'd? Been chasing you a long time. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Who the hell is this guy? Name's Kobe. Kobe Ashen. Any relation to the Ashen Brew House? Yes. Oh. You remember that night, Sensi? Stormy. Harvest in full swing. House was packed. You sidled up to the barkeep, told stories of the adventure in life, and a cache of rubies you didn't have time to hunt down. Drew a map on the back of a napkin to pay your tab. Sensi's a surprisingly common name. Sure you've got the right one? I have a very sharp memory, and you have a very annoying face. Alright, you got me. Give yourself a medal, memory champ. Oh my god. Let's see. Number 1. And sure, I'll pay up. It's not like it was my cleverest moment. It was just one of those opportunities you don't pass up. Crowded barroom, gullible bartender. And I mean gullible, honestly, where did you find that guy? And also, shouldn't you be running a brewery? Or something? I have a hard time saying that word. How long have you been following me? What's so funny? I just came to give you this by way of thanks. Thanks? What do you think we found at the end of the map? Ugh. Show it to the barkeep next time you're in town. I'm sure Mr. Gullible will give you a discount. Bamboozled. She thought she gave them a faulty map? Ella, more stun chance for you. And now the deepest Woken have the chance to hobble us, which makes it harder for us to move. Ah! But anyway, we're gonna end it there for now. This game is very easy to get into. Honestly, I find it so easy to get attached to your characters so fast. For the moment, my favorites are Sensi and Cairo. I like them both a lot, they're funny. Al is great too, but she's just a bit more quiet at the moment. They all get their different times to shine during the years. But that is going to be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.